Hey guys, it's Mijaelle. Welcome to Heartbeat. Today we're talking to Wayne Boucher, the frontman for Deity's Muse, who are about to release a new album called Convergence. Wayne also does the sales and events for Turning Tricks Entertainment, who bring in international rock acts, so I know you're gonna dig it. You're the frontman for Deity's Muse, and you do the sales and events for Turning Tricks Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Has music always been center stage in your life?
Yes, it actually has. I think one of my earliest memories is watching a show on TV when I was a little kid. I must have been like 2 or 3 years old, and my favorite show used to be a show called Pop Shop, which I can't even remember. My parents always told me about it. It was like a music video show on SABC many years ago.
Yeah.
And they would play stuff like Boy George and Twisted Sister and stuff like that. You know?
So,
That's like my earliest memory. And then my dad playing guitar when I was a kid. You know, he's dabbled. So it's always been around.
Oh, cool, man.
And he's left-handed, so am I. So I
really?
kind of inherited his guitar.
Wow.
And taught myself how to play. Well, tried. The guitar was way too big for me at the time when I tried.
Of course,
so I gave it up for about 5 years and then picked it up again.
When you
Yeah. I think you actually do stuff, you know?
Exactly, yeah, man. What age were you when you started playing?
I tried when I was about 9 and then realised after 2 weeks I couldn't do it with that guitar at all. Maybe I was also lazy and thinking that it looks so easy, anyone can do it.
Yeah.
You know? And then when I was 16, 17, I decided to try it properly.
Yeah.
And even then it was a mess around. Things only started getting serious once I finally was on stage and felt that rush.
Yeah, that's everything.
And I was like, okay, this is really so addictive.
Yeah, totally. So all your brothers play music. What is it like growing up in a household where you're encouraged to follow your passion?
I don't even think it was always like that. You know, I think it took a while for my folks to move into that frame of mind.
Yeah.
Beforehand it was like, alright, go find a job that's going to make you money, kind of a thing, you know, which is, you know, security is a good thing. But none of us were really, it was mainly a thing, what are you guys going to do with your life kind of a thing. And it took a while for my folks to realise, wait a minute, these dudes are really passionate about this and you know, nothing else is working out, they must just carry on doing this kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, just keep going.
So,
that's cool, man. And then Deity's Muse is literally a band of brothers with the 2 pillars and the 2 Bouchers. How long have you guys actually known each other?
Many years, actually. We've lived within a couple kilometres of each other our entire lives, but we never knew each other then.
Oh, you
I met Sashin, our drummer, when I was working in a CD shop in Alberton City. I was working there and he would rock up and come and listen to Korn. You know? I was like, okay, I hear this dude plays drums. And, you know, everyone's like, yeah, I play drums and I play guitar, and you never think anything of it. And then somehow the planets aligned and we ended up starting this band together. Well, he actually joined the band, he's like our 3rd drummer.
Really?
Yeah, I had like 2 other dudes that were, you know, kind of jamming with us before and there was also just it was a total stuff around thing, but the name Deity's Muse has been from the very beginning.
Yeah, it just kind of still clicks.
Although the music has changed quite a bit,
and
the members have changed. We could have changed the name of the band many times over if we really wanted to, but some reason or whatever, the band name just stuck.
What does it actually mean, the band name? How did you guys come up with it?
I came up with it many years ago when we were given a chance to play sort of like a big party at a pool party.
Okay,
at the public swimming pools in Alberton.
Oh my god,
I used to write all these silly songs and we had like 4 songs and it was just myself and the drummer. And he worked with me in the CD shop, and we were told by my brother, who's 2 years younger than me, who used to be our bassist. He was busy teaching himself how to play bass, and his friend said, hey man, we are playing this pool party in Alberton, and would you guys like to play?
Yeah.
So I heard you guys are practicing in the garage. And he said, okay, well, you know, I'll join the band if we do this gig.
Okay.
And I thought, okay, well, sure, let's give it a shot. You know, and obviously we weren't good at all. We were totally shocking. But we needed to come up with a name to put on the flyer. You know?
Yeah, of course.
It's basically
Copy the
how
band.
it happened, you know?
Yeah,
Do the typical thing of going through a dictionary and I was like, no, these are stupid band names.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to think, I don't know why, but for some reason I got very philosophical one early morning.
Yeah.
And decided on the name Deity's Muse, which in a nutshell means if this universe, which is the greatest masterpiece of artwork ever created, the entirety of the universe. I'm not someone who's religious, so I don't really know who created it or what created it.
Yeah.
I just know that it is and that it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, you know, if the common thought is that there is a being that has created it, then that being has to be the artist. And every artist has a muse, someone that inspires them. So the short end of it is, who was God sleeping with when he came up with this painting?
That's brilliant!
That's basically what it is.
Okay, cool, man. And then, what does brotherhood mean to you?
Brotherhood. It's more than flesh and blood. Yeah, I think it's more than flesh and blood. I think it just means, you know, that everyone supports everyone. No matter what happens, we understand.
Yeah.
Some people go through bad days and you can't judge a person purely on one action that they've caused in their lives.
Yeah.
I think that's what brotherhood is. You know?
Stand by each other.
Yeah. Understanding.
Yeah. Okay, cool, man. Alright, your new album Convergence is on the horizon. What impact would you like it to have on your audience?
We've been working on it for like 2 years, so I would like the impact to be like, wow, what is this?
Yeah.
That would be great. We've already taken quite a big step away from what we used to do. There's elements of what we used to do in there, like still the grooviness, but we've layered it more and we've added a whole bunch of things that we've never listened out for before. So I just want people to go, wow, okay, they have surprised me in a good way. The same way that I want the bands that I listen to. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm surprised.
I wasn't expecting that. You know.
That's the opposite of what
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so, you know, like bands that we listen to, they always surprise us because you know you're going to get something different.
Yeah.
You know, I'm tired of listening. Like years ago, we used to listen to bands like Godsmack.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're still cool and they still have their thing going for them. But every time they brought out an album, you knew what you were going to get.
Yeah.
You know, there were no surprises. It's like AC/DC, they've made the same album 13 times over.
People just love that sound.
Yeah, like good for them. But, you know, I think the true artistic way is that if you are satisfied, then what's the point of doing it?
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So we're not satisfied. And when this album comes out, we're going to go, yes, this is the album we've always wanted to make, which is what we're aiming for.
Yeah.
But I know a year later, I'm going to go, oh, we could have done this.
Exactly, it's going to inspire the next one.
Exactly. So when a band like Tool releases an album, you don't know what you're going to get. So you sit with it for a while to understand it.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that's going to be with the people that currently listen to us. I'm hoping that's going to be the process they're going to go through as well.
Yeah.
And we're hoping also that a whole bunch of new people will go, finally something they've brought out that we can get into.
Yeah, cool, man.
You know?
Okay. Your personal music studio is also called Convergence. So what significance does that word have for you?
It was actually a very last minute decision.
Okay.
Maybe just the word convergence is, it's just in the literal sense, everything coming together. It's really what it is.
Do you feel like a kick?
It just like this, you know? Like I never thought Sashin's brother was going to join us on guitar.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
He's like so much younger than us anyway.
Yeah, it's probably like a little lighty right here around you guys were doing a band in the beginning.
And then also like my brother, who's the bassist, I never even thought he was going to ever join our band, you know? And how things just seemingly just align, like the planets just aligning. So the whole vibe of the album lyrically is also about things coalescing and coming together.
Okay, cool, man.
And I just thought, we've always had an album title that is a long sentence.
Yeah.
You know, like, the eyes don't see what the heart bleeds.
Yeah.
It's a cool title,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
a long title.
Yeah.
And then the one after that, New Trends in Slavery.
Mm.
So I thought this time, let's challenge ourselves to having one word. And when you see the album cover, you'll understand why we call it Convergence.
Cool.
It's a cool album cover.
Waiting for the release, yes.
I will show you anyway, I've got it on my phone.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Clint Vincent from Dead Letter Circus is busy mixing, mastering, and producing your album. What is it like to hand over the reins to someone who's not in the band?
It's actually, I don't know if we could have done it with our previous album, our last album.
Yeah.
Because there's a fair amount of ego that you have to chip away at and get rid of to make sure that this happens. Which is fine, because I think that's the other thing about the whole Convergence thing, is that we have collectively, I've noticed myself and each of us in the band, how ego is just falling away from each and every one of us. Which is great, because, you know, we've been put here, I believe we've been put here to learn. You know? We're here to learn. And I think Wayne from 8, 9 years ago would have gone, nope, I want it to sound like this. Where now handing the reins over to someone who you look up to is like, well, you know, we're going to get something good out of it. We're going to learn a hell of a lot. If anything, we're going to learn a hell of a lot. And we have already. You know? I mean, Satellites is the first single that's come out. And that's the one song where Vinny hasn't really touched it much at all. You know, some songs he's just taken it away and gone, no, let's replace that chorus with this piece, and then take that chorus and make it a verse, and then you have to listen to it with new ears and go, oh, we didn't really expect it to sound like that. It sounds amazing. You know, and I mean, they had that process with their producer. You know, it's a very big thing to let go of certain things that you feel very precious about. Everything that we've done on this album, a lot hasn't been heard by anyone except for Vinny and the band members, and it's sounding exactly as we were hoping on this album.
Awesome, man. So why did you actually choose Satellites? Was it for that reason or for another reason as your first release?
We chose it because of how catchy it is. You know? That chorus came to, like, the whole song was written in the band room in the space of like a week and a half. Which was
I like
really
those
quick
kinds of
for
songs,
us.
and it just like they
It
just
just
come to
flowed,
you.
you know?
Yeah.
Joachim and I were playing something, and for some reason we weren't even listening to each other, and whatever we were playing, two different things just somehow made sense together.
Wow.
It just happened.
Oh, cool.
And
the Convergence.
yeah, man. That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
It's insane. So, and it's a catchy song, and it's something we wanted to throw a curveball. We didn't want it to be like what we've done before, which is, you know, 3-piece rock, heavy rock, grungy sound. We wanted people to go, okay, this first single is such a departure.
What are the benefits of working with an international label?
The obvious thing is reaching people that would never even bothered before. I mean, the internet can only get you so far as well. There's a certain amount of people's contacts that you can make a lot of use from. So that's the real big thing, and then getting you into different territories. That's the massive thing that has helped us. Which, I mean, we don't even know how we're going to release this worldwide, but completely independently. We had a label in the States that was helping us out, but that whole thing, I don't even know where that is at the moment. So
just walking away from that and carrying on with
not even going to carry on. Otherwise you wake up in the morning going, you know, when are we going to hear back from them? You know, I've done that too many times, and Vinny from Dead Letter Circus was like a godsend for us, because it was such a no-brainer. We were friends already, and then we said to him, listen, we've got a bit of an issue. We had this whole deal in place, and we've heard nothing back from these guys, and we're ready to make an album. And he stepped up, and in today's life with the internet and stuff, you can release an album tomorrow if you wanted to, and have it available at everyone's fingertips like this, you know. So we're just going to go back to that.
Cool.
Which actually is a better plan.
It is. It's more flowing, you know, not
Yeah.
jagged waiting in
Exactly. We can do it at our pace whenever we want to.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
There's 2 songs that I'm busy trying to finalize the lyrics for, and I was trying to think like how far I've come as a lyricist.
Yeah.
And back in the day, everything was very, I think it was the grungy influence of like
Dark,
self-deprecation.
emotional.
And,
You
that
know,
kind of thing.
Everybody thinks that heavy metal should be, you know, like, oh, I'm suffering, or whatever.
That kind of thing. It's just like, I was just tired of all the cliches, you know? So now it's a thing of, I don't know, it's weird. I'd like to think our lyrics have become more spiritual almost, without sounding preachy or religious.
Yeah.
You know, it isn't like that. It's more philosophical, definitely. It's way more philosophical what we're writing at the moment. Also, the music that we come up with influences what comes out lyrically as well. So with this album, beforehand, the lyrics and vocals used to come out in the band room at the same time with the music. Because I'm a guitarist and I'm a singer, and you know, it comes out.
Just go with the vibe,
Yeah, this time around, we took everything, wrote everything instrumentally, and then I took all the recordings and sat in the band room and worked various things without having the guitar with me, not even thinking how I'm going to be able to pull off singing and playing at the same time with whatever song I was working on. So I'm trying to do it as a vocalist would if he was just a standalone vocalist. And then I have to learn to play that song again with guitar and singing.
Yeah.
And some of it's tricky,
as
but
a 2-in-1, you know?
It's tricky, but it makes it way more melodic and way more out of your comfort zone. I think the whole goal with this album, with the whole process, and why it's taken us this long as well, is that we have tried to step out of our comfort zones, which is a very difficult thing. And a lot of it has to do with a lot of the themes in the album, which is the whole ego death thing. So that's what it's really about, you know. You have to let go of a whole bunch of things that you knew before. Just let it go, man, and step away.
The last music video that you did was 3 years ago for I'm the Observer. What did it feel like to create something new and fresh for Satellites?
Quite a big relief, actually, because it's difficult, you know, like music videos are expensive to make. You know? I mean, you can get super creative and make it as cheap as possible while still looking good, which I think is what we accomplished with this particular video, because it didn't cost us a lot at all, and we also needed to pull a lot of favors from people. So very grateful to them for helping us out that way. It was the quickest video we ever recorded. You know, it took us like half a day to do, where in general it takes at least a day or 2 to do it. So it's just a relief, because like it has been a long time coming, and you want to be more consistent in putting videos out, because that's how you keep yourself in the public eye, because people like visual things. But it's so difficult from a financial standpoint to be able to be as consistent as that.
Especially when you wanted to invest in other things like tours and...
I mean, we all pay out with our own money, really, you know? That's just how it is. So it's very difficult to pull it off and still make it look good, so that it doesn't look corny, because what's the point of making a corny video?
Exactly,
you know?
rather not do it,
So it's a relief, and it's cool, because with this album we are hoping to have another 2 or 3 singles from it. Some of the music is leaning towards that, where we can go, oh, you know, this could work for, you know, a general group of people. You never know. So,
you don't know what people are going to go for.
You don't know, but at least what we'd like to do is to do at least another 1 more video, maybe 2 for this album. So it's good to get the first one done and ready and out there. It's a good marketing tool, and it gives us a bit of time to carry on concentrating on the tracking of the rest of the album.
Totally.
So there will be another song coming out probably in a month's time.
Okay, cool.
And then when the whole album gets released, there will be a proper single out as well. So there'll be like a few sneak peeks coming along the way.
Lots of things to keep people interested.
Exactly.
Hey guys, that was part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 when we're going to be talking about making international contacts, touring, and time management between real life and being in a rock band. So I hope you guys enjoy.